Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today we will study landforms of the earth. What are landforms? They are basically the differences on the earth's surface of two areas. Like the hilly areas are several thousand meters above the mean sea level, while some places the land is flat. These variations are known as landforms. The landforms have been created by two types of forces. They are endogenic forces and exogenic forces. So let's study them also. Endogenic forces. The forces which originate from inside the earth are called endogenic or tectonic forces. These forces create irregularities on the earth's surface. They cause upliftment and subsidence going down of the earth's surface. Now, exogenic forces. The forces which originate on the earth's surface are called exogenic or gradational forces. These forces modify the irregularities or differences created by the endogenic forces. They continuously wear down and rebuild the land surface. The landforms are classified into three types: mountains, plateaus, and plains, due to their difference in elevation, relief, and slope. So let's study them too. Mountains. Mountains are huge land masses which rise more than 900 meters above the mean sea level. The mountains are the highest landforms. They are formed when large parts of the earth's crust are folded, faulted, or deformed. On the basis of their origin, mountains are generally classified into three types: fold mountains, block mountains, and volcanic mountains. So let's study them also. Fold mountains. The fold mountains are formed due to the folding of the land. Folding occurs when two horizontal forces act towards a common plane from opposite direction. When two forces act towards a common plane, the folding occurs. This creates wave-like bends called folds. After folding, the top layer of the earth's crust is converted into arches or trows. Most of the mountain ranges in the world, such as the Himalayas, the Andes, the Aravalli, and the Appalachian, are fold mountains. Now we will see fold mountains characteristics. Fold mountains are the youngest mountains on the earth. Most of them have been formed from the sedimentary rocks. Their length is much more than their width. They are arc shaped. On the basis of their time of origin, the fold mountains are classified into two types. They are young fold mountains and old fold mountains. So let's see what are they. Young fold mountains. The fold mountains that have formed recently are called young fold mountains. These mountains are very high, have steep slopes and conical peaks. The Himalayas, as shown in the picture, the Rockies, the Andes, the Atlas, and the Alps are some examples of young fold mountains. Old fold mountains. The fold mountains that have formed much earlier are called old fold mountains. These mountains are low, have gradual slopes and rounded peaks. The Aravalli, as shown in the picture, the Ural and the Appalachian are examples of old fold mountains. Block mountains. Block mountains are formed due to faulting in the earth's crust. The faults develop in the earth's crust due to horizontal tensional forces. The faults break the crust into blocks. The block mountains are formed into three ways. When the block between two faults is raised above the surrounding level. When the blocks on either side of the faults subside below the surrounding level. When the block between two faults subsides goes down below the surrounding level. The block mountains are characterized by flat tops and steep slopes. The raised blocks are called hosts. Thus, block mountains are also called host mountains. And the block which goes down is called graben. For example, the Vindhya Range and the Satpura Range in India, the Black Forest in Germany, the Vosges in France, the Sierra Nevada in USA, and the Salt Range in Pakistan are examples of block mountains. Rift valleys. Rift valleys are also formed due to faulting. These are long and narrow troughs formed by the vertical and horizontal movement in the Earth's crust. Rift valleys are formed in two ways: the subsidence of the block between two faults, the upliftment of two blocks on either side of the faults. Rift valleys are also called grabens. In Germany, a graben means a trough-like depression. Usually, the rift valleys are long, narrow, and very deep. Examples are Rhine Valley, bounded by the Vosges, and Black Forest is a typical example. Volcanic mountains. The formation of volcanic mountains is associated with the volcanic activity. When a volcano erupts, lava is thrown out with a great force. This lava accumulates around the vent of the volcano and forms a tall cone-shaped mountain known as the volcanic mountains. The important volcanic mountains in the world are the Etna and Vesuvius in Italy, the Kilimanjaro in Africa, the Fujiyama in Japan, the Cotopaxi in South America, the Krakatau in Indonesia, and the Rainier in the USA. Importance of mountains. We have studied a lot about mountains, but let's study their importance also. First point, they help in the condensation of moisture by forcing the winds to rise. They act as an effective barrier against cold and hot winds. Rivers which originate from the mountains provide water throughout the year. The mountain slopes have rich pastures which are used for cattle and sheep rearing. The steep slopes provide sites for the building of dams for the generation of hydroelectricity. With cool climate in summers, they serve as tourist and health resorts. Some mountains have rich reserves of minerals. The mountain rocks are widely used as building materials. Thanks for watching our video, and if you like this video, please subscribe our channel for more videos and share this video with your friends. And in the next video, we will study the plateaus, their types and their importance, and plains, their types and their importance. Thanks for watching.